here is a really simple tool to move forward towards the things that you want most in life in spite of fear. So if you watched part 1, you know that sometimes we're internally blocked towards the things that we want most in life. And the biggest blocks that we carry are our fears that are associated with having those things. So for example, if you want to find love, but you also have a fear of being seen, that's going to be a big block for you when it comes to finding a partner. Or if you are an artist and you want to put your work out into the world, but you also have a big fear of your work being critiqued, that's going to be a block. If you want to start a business, but you're afraid of failing, the fear of failure is going to be a big block for you. And basically, fear is just going to act like a magnet that pulls us away from our dreams. So how do we move forward towards our dreams in spite of having fear? Because sometimes we can't totally make the fear go away, but we can do really simple things, apply really simple tools to help ground us into reality, into truth, and give ourselves a little courage and move forward in spite of having this fear. All you need is a piece of paper and a pen, and you're gonna write fear on one side of the page, love on the other side of the page, and then draw a line down the middle. And essentially what you're going to do is have a conversation between the perspective of your fear and how love would respond. And if love feels too cheesy or love doesn't resonate with you, you can change that to my best friend or a mentor who would be like the biggest supporter of you, who loves you and supports you, or God. Just come up with whatever feels right to you, just a very supportive, loving entity, person, whatever it is. And you'll just go back and forth. So you'll start with fear and just write from that perspective. I'm afraid of this. I'm afraid of this. I'm afraid this will happen. What if this happens? Everything you can think of until you get it all out on the page. Then write from the perspective of love. How would love respond to that fear? You know, if that fear was a person, what would love say to the fear? And go back and forth until you feel like it's complete. And then by the end, you might have an insight, you might have an action step. Just follow whatever that sort of loving insight or action is. It will help you kind of get recentered. The voice of the fear will hopefully go down in volume, and you can keep moving forward a little bit at a time with the fear. The fear might not go away immediately, but bringing that love perspective in kind of brings you all back to center, and you can move forward a little bit at a time. So let me know if you have questions about that exercise. If you need more support, I would love to work with you. You can always work with me one-on-one. And DM me with a question or write a question in the comments, and I will be happy to answer it. I don't know.